Good morning, Busy Bees. It's Monday, November 24th. Here is your morning news rundown in under 5 minutes. After X's new location transparency feature exposed major political accounts operating from Russia, India, Nigeria, and Eastern Europe, analysts warn the U.S. is facing a full-scale foreign invasion of its political ecosystem. Again, I reported on this last night. This is nothing new. I mean, we did have Mark Zuckerberg meet with Congress a few years ago in reference to foreign influence in Facebook posts and groups. So this is something that has to be addressed. How to address these foreign accounts influencing our politics and our minds, basically. Something has to be done. There has to be some sort of regulation. I don't know what that looks like with this regime in power, as they seem to be pro all of this because it benefits them. Experts say the discovery raises urgent questions about what social media companies will do next. They'll do nothing because they're into monetization and money. That's my opinion. Our next report is Trump continues using Truth Social to warn that certain Democratic lawmakers should be investigated or arrested for what he calls seditious behavior. That's coming from someone who conducted seditious behavior, and I'm not sure he knows what that means. Your influence over January 6th, that's seditious behavior. Your attempt to overthrow the government, do nothing while people invaded the House and, hurt police officers at Congress. Yeah, that's seditious behavior. You calling to hang Mike Pence, that's what that is. I don't want to get into semantics. But anyway, he wants to prosecute Democrats for telling or reminding our armed forces that you should not listen to illegal orders. He didn't mention no one mentioned the president. No one even said his name, his breath, but he took such offense to it because he plans on issuing illegal orders. So there's that. Meanwhile, Ghislaine Maxwell is chilling at a minimum security facility with a dog, her iPad, possible work release, just taking in, the grounds and playing tennis and doing yoga. When is she getting moved back to a real prison? Is my question. According to NBC News, America and Ukraine officials say they have reached substantial progress in the latest round of peace talks. Now, this comes after the controversy of the Russian wish list of everything they want. And Trump is keen on giving them that. I mean, this has come under some scrutiny, but I don't know what Ukraine is going to do at this point. I think they need to protect their land. Ceding territory to foreign invaders is kind of crazy to me. But this is the world we live in, right? ProPublica reports that federal prisons are facing severe shortages of basic necessities, including food, toilet paper, and hygiene supplies, which I find very interesting because I know that a lot of prisons produce their own food and goods. And I wonder if that's still a thing. If someone with some knowledge could chime in, that'd be great. But I know back in the day, they had their own farms. They had their own processing plants where a lot of these goods were produced by them. But I'm sure that as private prisons came into play, people started to use, their own companies to, to provide this to, charge the government $100 a roll. Let me know. And according to The Guardian, the ICE agents detained U.S. citizens outside of school during his lunch break, allegedly mistaking him for a deportable immigrant, which is called racial profiling. By the way, in reference to that article about federal prisons, do you know that they're running short on correction officers because they're all joining ICE now? Yeah. Anyway, stay smart, stay safe, stay informed. Like, share, and follow if you can.